Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Daily Shooter, and today I've actually got some good news. We're going to be talking about a gun control bill that actually failed in the state of Nevada, so let's get started. Now, I've talked about this bill previously on my second channel, which is Daily's 2A News. If you guys are into Second Amendment news, make sure you go down to the description box and I'll put a link to that second channel over there. But the bill that we're going to be talking about is going to be SB 452 out of the state of Nevada. This would essentially seek to make casinos the same as federal buildings when it came to carry laws. So as it stands right now, each casino has its own policy. So if you go into a casino and they have a no carry policy, and they find out that you are carrying, there's several different things that they can do. They can eject you from the premises, they can ask you to leave, they can also ask to take it and store it in one of their storage facilities, and then you get it back when you leave. There are, different policies that span amongst different casinos. But what they were trying to do is they were trying to make it just like as if you were to walk in a federal building or a federal courthouse. If you walk into a federal building and you're carrying and you get caught carrying, then you're going to be charged, you're going to be arrested, you're going to be thrown in jail. It's illegal to do that. So again, they wanted to make casinos the same way, where if you carried and you went into a casino and you were found to be carrying in that casino, you would be arrested, charged, and thrown in jail. So that was SB 452, but SB 452 surprisingly failed. Now, it failed in a state that has passed red flag laws, has recently passed a law against what they call ghost guns, universal registration, and other ridiculous gun control laws that have come out. So we know that they're not very friendly to the Second Amendment here in Nevada, but still, this one didn't pass. So here's what's interesting. This bill narrowly passed in the Senate. Then it was sent over to the Assembly, and it's in the Assembly where this bill was stopped altogether. But it wasn't just the Republicans in the Assembly that got this stopped. It was actually bipartisan. You had Republicans and Democrats both pushing against SB 452. Now you might be asking yourself, why would a Democrat vote against this? Because it sounds perfect for the Democrats. They want to see you disarmed all the time, so why not add some more places where you would be disarmed, like casinos? It sounds like it's right up their alley, right? Well, it was obviously voted against on Second Amendment grounds by Republicans in the state of Nevada, but the Democrats were actually using identity politics to push back against this bill, saying that more than likely it would lead to some type of stop and frisk in the casinos, and that people would probably be racially profiled when they walked into the casinos, and they didn't want that for the people that are visiting Nevada or their constituents, saying again that, people that are walking through the casinos, if the casino security or staff wanted to stop them, it was more than likely going to be on some type of racial grounds, which to me is absolutely ridiculous, but it worked in our favor this time. I don't believe in identity politics whatsoever. We all have the same power of the same vote, and so we should all be addressed exactly the same. I don't fall into this whole tribalism stuff. Not one bit. But still, that's what the Democrats did. So the Republicans didn't like it on Second Amendment grounds. The Democrats didn't like the bill on identity politics grounds. And so it was stopped. I thought for sure this bill was going to go through and you were going to see a complete change in the casinos, which probably would have led to SHOT Show not being held in Las Vegas anymore. More than likely, given all the different stuff that the Democrats are trying to do here, that's probably going to be, the way of the future going forward anyway. I think that SHOT Show is eventually going to be pushed out. But still, I thought, one of the biggest conventions in Las Vegas is no longer going to be here anymore because these casinos are essentially going to be off limits. So it's nice to see that this bill was shot down for whatever reason. It was shot down. It was stopped. So I was very happy about that. So again, in Nevada, we have a win. SB 452 is no longer. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.